Hey guys, and welcome to episode 20 of Surg's Skyblocks. You can see my lava is starting to balance out a little bit more. If you remember last episode, we had added these extra crucibles, and we also got an obsidian generator upstairs. And you know, it's slow going, but it's starting to balance out. I had used quite a bit between the obsidian generator and cooking up some nether bricks. Now, I think in the future, we will want to go ahead and automate some other collection of materials, but yeah, we might get to it this episode, or we might get to it next. So, I wanted to make some nether brick, and cooking up netherrack gets me these nether bricks, and just doing them just like a brick pattern, I can get 2 nether brick. So I need my Redstone Energy cell, my machine frame, and magma crucible. Awesome! So I have my magma crucible and fluid transposer. And what I should be able to do is just come right over here, and I think I want to put them right here. Yeah, that'll... Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit of hardened energy conduit. And I want to go just right like this. Now I don't need those ones on the bottom, so I think what I want to do is change out, grab a couple of hollow covers. There we go. Wait, nope, I put the wrong thing away. So I want my fluid transposer right here, and I want my magma crucible to go right here. And I should be able to just go ahead and cover this up. And just to make it look nice, I think down here we don't need this whole mess, right? So let's go ahead and remove this one here, and we'll leave that. So I don't need this to be a hollow cover anymore. Give me that back. There we go. And I really don't even need... yeah, I don't need those 2 there. So we're going to use these regular covers. Looks like I missed. There we go. No, I might have placed that wrong. Yeah, I did. Where'd it go? Where are all these going? Oh, I really hope they're not... I bet you I'm just throwing them away. They're probably flying outside. Okay, so I'm going to need a couple more regular covers. Luckily, I have a whole bunch made. So we'll just cover this up here, and then I'll put a hollow one. Yeah, looks good. Works for me. Now, when we get more machines, or I take away this chest, then, you know, obviously I can run Conduit under it. You know, I should be able to do that anyway. Just to kind of clean it up even a little bit more, let's just remove this here. And we'll put a cover right here. A conduit. And we can remove these 2 conduits. Yeah, this will look really nice. And then just solid covers. And now I don't even need these here. So we're really starting to streamline it a little bit. It's more in the walls. You don't really see it. It'll look a lot nicer, and you can't even tell. I mean, you have this chest here, and there's a cover right under it, so as far as you can see, it's just a chest. And a floor under it. So now... Okay, looks like this is still filling up. Now this has a huge buffer, so that's going to take a little while. But I want it to output to the right. and I want this to accept fluids from the left. Now I want to output to the right. So that way, anything that we put in this magma crucible will automatically go into the fluid transposer. So if we put all this stuff away, remember last episode I was looking at redstone energy cell. So I need to make a redstone energy cell frame, and this requires 4 buckets of destabilized redstone. I also need to make the frame, so I'm going to need some Electrum, which I believe is just silver and gold. Yes, silver and gold. Makes 2. So we're going to need 4 of those. So let's grab 2 gold and 2 silver. And we'll go ahead and throw those right in here, and that should make us some Electrum. And I'm going to need a whole bunch of redstone. I believe each piece of redstone gets me 100 millibuckets. Let's test it out. So 1 piece of redstone gets me 100 millibuckets. So it means I'm going to need 40 pieces. So 39 more, since I already put 1. So that'll take a little while to go ahead and melt down and fill up our fluid transposer. And in the meantime, we do need a diamond. So let's grab 1 diamond here. And I know I sprint everywhere. So we have, just like this in the corners, our hardened glass, and then our diamond gets us our redstone energy cell frame. And we'll throw it in here, and once this does finish melting down all of this redstone. Now it would go a little bit faster if I let my power build up first, but I bet you I don't have a lot of power at the moment, and that's kind of what I'm trying to fix. Yeah, you can see these are all empty, and this keeps filling up and this doesn't. And I'm thinking the reason for that, let's just go ahead and, is because this is the closest one to the engines. Now obviously once I add more engines, more dynamos, then it should even out a little more. But for right now, this is the closest one, so this one just fills up. So I think the best thing is to put the biggest stockpile in this one here, because that's where it's going to draw from. Instead of evening them out, and then they just get uneven anyway. Oh, there we go. So we're getting our redstone energy cell frame filled up. We're going to need 3 more Electrum, some lead. Okay, 4 more Electrum. So I might as well get that started now. And I'm going to need 2 pieces of lead. I have some redstone. So let's see. So I'm really just going to need 2 pieces of lead. And we should be able to get everything done. This should be nice and full. We'll do everything right in here. So we need our coil, which is the redstone conductance coil, our Electrum, our lead, and our filled frame. There we go. Redstone energy cell. Now, the nice thing is this will help us store a whole bunch of power. And I think I'm going to put it right here. And what I can do is I'll go ahead and set this to an input, because that's where the engines are coming. And then these 2 will be outputs, just like that. And I think it's outputting power as fast as it's inputting, so it doesn't look like it's actually saving any. And I bet you it's because of the the magma crucible here. So once this finishes filling up, which should be any second now, there we go. Now our redstone energy cell should start to get some power. 320. No. That's an input. Well, the power is definitely going through. Wonder if we need some more magma crucibles. Or sorry, magmatic dynamos. That should be working. Well, let's make another magmatic dynamo. Steam magmatic. So I'm gonna need some invar, silver, and some redstone. I already have the redstone. I don't need the hardened. And eventually I will have to change all of our wiring. So invar, and I'm probably gonna need a little bit of iron and silver. That's what it was. Silver. You know what? Let's make 2. And I think to do that, let's do 5 there. 5. I think this will work. So I kind of want a little bit more in the way of invar. And I think it's 2 iron and 1 ferrous. So this will give us a little bit more invar. And we need a couple of invar gears. A redstone transmission coil. And I think that was, yeah, I should be able to just make 2. And now we have a little bit more in the way of invar. And you know what, we might as well, let's grab half a stack and split this and split this again. That should make us almost, it'll make us about, what, 40 something. So that way we have some more invar when we need it. And what I can do is just go ahead and I need some more cables. You know, I think I'm starting to hit the limit for these hardened cables, because I mean these output 80, which means 5. Yeah, so this one right here, that's the limit. That's like the max that can go through this. There we go. See, now we're really starting to build up some power. So if I put down a 6th one, then these hardened energy conduits aren't going to be enough to transfer all of the power. But you know what? Let's put this one here, and that way I have room. I might as well make one more. I mean, if I'm going to be doing this, I might as well just go all out. So one more piece of silver. And I already have some redstone, and I need 2 pieces of iron. So 2 iron, 2 gears, and magmatic dynamo. So now, this is really too much power going through this. But the nice thing is my redstone energy cell, you can see, is filling up quite quickly now. So maybe we should think about upgrading those conduits too. I'm already using the hardened, which is 400 RF. But if we go up to the redstone energy conduit, I mean, that's 10,000. You can't get any higher than that. So let's look at what we need. We need some energy conduits, so more Electrum and more hardened glass. And I have some. So I think making some more Electrum. And then let's throw that in here. So that'll make enough Electrum to do the 6 hardened. And then what we need to do is then fill it with 2 destabilized redstone each. So let's see how much this makes us first. And then we'll know from there how much redstone we need. Oh wow, I'm probably making way too much. Yeah, I think I might be making too much. Oh no, I made just enough. So 36. So let's grab another stack. So that's 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. And we can just put this rest of this away. So we'll throw this in here, let that melt down. And this is going to take a little while. So I'm going to give this a minute and let it go ahead and make all of these redstone energy conduit. And I'll be back. Okay, so it looks like the redstone energy conduit is now done. It used up all the redstone there. And I actually made some more hardened glass, which means I'm really putting a strain on my lava system because I had to pull out the obsidian. But I put all the extras over here in kind of my stones chest. I guess is probably best the best name for it. And you know what? It might not be a bad idea to go ahead and make that an iron chest, since I mean we have the mod installed. So let's make a wood to iron chest upgrade, and we don't even need to pick up the chest. We're just right click on it. Now it has a lot more capacity. Now I probably won't fill this up with dust. I don't want a whole lot. I probably only want like one stack, so I'll probably throw the rest of it away or do something with it. So now this is finishing filling up the obsidian here, and I bet you our lava down here is probably really hurting for it. Yeah, it really is. But I want to make sure to take these redstone energy conduits and remove these hardened energy conduits. And let's go ahead and put these redstone energy conduits here. And that way they can transfer all of the power that they're making into this redstone energy cell, because this will hold a lot more power in this conduit. And so now if we look, you can see here how it's building up a buffer. Now that buffer is disappearing, which is awesome. I wonder if there was... It doesn't look like there was any more buffers, or they just emptied. So what I want to do is I want to change this to an input, so that way it sucks everything out of this one. And go ahead and get that back. So you can see here it's empty. And the reason that I wanted this one to be empty, and don't worry, it'll just fill up the fluid ducts, is I wanted to upgrade this to a reinforced portable tank. So now this holds 32 buckets. So when we start to get more of a backlog, it will be able to handle it. And so let's go ahead and just wrench this to be an output. And let's make this one in input. And that way it starts sucking all the lava out of this one. And we're just doing the same thing. Once this is empty. Now I could do it with lava inside, but it's kind of one of those, you should keep your lava. But just to be safe, I'd rather have it empty. And reinforced. So now both of them will hold 32 buckets, which means when we go and set this one up to go ahead and hold the most, well, you know what, now we can just even them out. Oh wait, no, I want that to be an output. So that should, okay, now that's stable. And this one to be an input. That way it sucks a little bit in. And because of the fact that we have a full line of magmatic dynamos here, they should start to even out. Now this one will probably get a little bit lower from the start just because it is the closest one to our obsidian generator. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But the obsidian generator is almost done with a second stack. Now I don't need to pull this out for a good long while because of the fact that we have an excess in that chest over there. So that should take care of most everything. Now for right now I'll just hold on to these redstone energy conduit, and I'll use the hardened because I mean I don't need to pump a lot of power into this room. And the thing is because of where I put my cell, this room, this line here, is now separate from that line going into my metals room over here. And you can't really, well, you can see it out here. See, it kind of snakes around and goes into all of my machines. I guess I could clean that up a little bit, but it works fine. Oh no, I don't want to pick up this stuff. You need to go... Oh, diamond. So, now that we have all of that straightened out, we have more lava generation, we have more power, we have power storage. There's one thing that we needed last episode that we didn't really have, and I had to make it. And that is the Netherrack. And I had to make it in the stone barrels, if you remember. So, what I think I'd like to do is maybe work on a thing to automatically make Netherrack. Now, I only really need one barrel for this. So, let me figure out where I might want it. You know what? I could easily just add another layer onto this building here. Yeah, let's do that. Let me grab some stone here, make some more stone bricks, and I'm probably also going to need a few more of these stone tool rods because I want to make some more stone ladders because I like the stone ladder look on the stone bricks. So I'm going to go ahead and get another room built right on top. And I don't need those. And I'll be right back and go ahead and show you what I want to put in it. Okay, guys. I was reviewing the footage and I didn't realize how long it took us to get our power system fixed. So what I'm going to do is actually between this episode and next, I'll go ahead and build that second floor and we'll start working on our our netherrack production. And I just wanted to check on my farms here real quick. Looks like everything's running pretty well. There's a lot of charcoal going through here. Yeah, and we're doing pretty good on the dirt, looks like. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and build that second floor. And next episode we'll come back and we'll start working on netherrack production. But don't worry, because of the new schedule, next episode is quicker than you think. I hope you guys enjoyed, and with that, I will see you guys later.